Mrs. Kawazan is your senior flight purser with the rest of the crew that endeavour to make this flight as nice as possible for you. In the meantime, we wish you a very pleasant flight with us. Mesdames et messieurs, bonsoir, du commandant de bord, Roderick McGregor. Bienvenue à bord de ce courrier d'Air Mauritius en direction de Londres.
Good evening. It is a pleasure to have you with us on the Air Mauritius flight MK042 to London Heathrow. Your captain is Roderick McGregor and Dominique Carozin, your senior flight person on this flight. Thank you to our Air Mauritius Castle Fire members for their loyalty. We are now ready to get underway. Today the flight time to London is 12 hours and 10 minutes. All our aircraft have a unique name which has a special connection to our Mauritian heritage. Our Airbus A340 carries the name of Le Flamboyant, an exotic tree with red flowers. Our invitation voyage starts now. Air Mauritius wishes you an enjoyable journey. Mesdames et messieurs, bonsoir. Nous sommes heureux de vous accueillir sur ce vol d'Air Mauritius MK042 à destination de London Heathrow. Votre commandant de bord est Roderick McGregor et Dominique Carozin, votre chef de cabine principal sur ce vol. Nous remercions nos clients membres de Castel Flyer de voyager avec nous. Nous sommes maintenant prêts pour le départ. Le temps de vol à destination de Londres est de 12h10. Tous nos avions portent des noms qui nous rappellent notre patrimoine. Notre Airbus A340 porte le nom Le Flamboyant, un grand arbre exotique à fleurs rouges. Votre sécurité et votre sûreté étant notre priorité, veuillez prêter attention à la vidéo qui vous sera projetée. Notre invitation au voyage est maintenant lancée. Nous vous souhaitons un agréable vol avec Air Mauritius. Ladies and gentlemen, health authorities in UK require us to spray the cabin before takeoff. The insecticide we shall be using is not harmful to your health. Thank you. Mesdames et messieurs, les règlements sanitaires de Grande Bretagne requièrent la désinsectisation de la cabine avant le décollage. Le produit utilisé ne représente aucun danger pour votre santé. Merci.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard Air Mauritius. For decades, we have been flying passengers safely to and from our Paradise Island, Mauritius. So, before we take off, we would like to take this opportunity to show you some important safety aspects of this flight.
Your hand baggage must be stowed in the overhead compartments or under the seat in front of you. They must not be left in the aisles, next to the bulkheads or near the exits. Whenever the seatbelt sign is switched on, kindly go back to your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted and unfastened like this. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight in case we go through unexpected turbulence. This is a non-smoking flight. It is therefore strictly forbidden to smoke anywhere on the aircraft. In the event of a cabin decompression, oxygen masks will drop in front of you. Pull down on the mask to activate the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth and adjust by pulling on the elastic band on both sides. Make sure you have donned your own mask before helping others. located under your seat or beneath your central armrest. When instructed by the cabin crew, remove the life jacket from the pouch. Place it over your head. Take hold of the tape. Pass it around your waist. Clip it in front and tighten. To inflate the jacket, pull on the red toggles sharply downwards. If necessary, the jacket can be inflated or topped up by blowing into the mouthpieces. It is important that you do not inflate your life jacket inside the aircraft. To attract attention, a whistle and a light are provided. We carry baby cots and infant life jackets for the safety of young ones. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The emergency exits are identified by exit signs. They are located forward, mid and aft of the cabin. Opening the doors in an emergency will automatically inflate the evacuation slides. If necessary, slides can be disconnected from the aircraft and used as rafts. Should an evacuation be required, leave all hand luggage and remove high-heeled shoes. In the event of a power loss or reduced visibility, the luminescent floor markings will lead you to the exits. Take a moment to locate the exit nearest to you and remember that they can be behind you. Electronic devices such as tablets, e-readers and mobile phones may be used during all phases of flight, provided they are switched to flight or aircraft mode before departure. Larger devices such as laptops and notebooks can also be used but must be stowed away for takeoff and landing. The Wi-Fi and Bluetooth functions on all devices must be switched off. Any device not having flight or aircraft mode must be switched off for the remainder of the flight. In the event of an emergency and when instructed by the crew, you must adopt the brace position. Depending on where you are seated, you should either cross your arms against the seat back in front of you or bend forward and support your head between your arms. Additional information on the safety instructions card located in your seat pocket. We are now ready to depart. Please ensure that your seat is in the upright position. The armrests are down, your tray table, your handset, your individual screen, and your footrests are stowed. Your window shade must be in the open position.
It's a real pleasure to have you on board this aircraft. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy this flight with Air Mauritius.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin light has been dimmed for takeoff. Should you require your reading light switch, it is located on the rest of your seat. Mesdames et messieurs, à notre prochain décollage, les lumières en cabine ont été terminées. Vous tournerez le bouton vert de la lecture en couleur de votre siège. Merci.
Cabin crew, please receive immediate takeoff.